Welcome, Excel superstars. Get ready to kickstart an exciting journey into the world of Microsoft Excel. Today, we're laying down the solid foundation you need to become an Excel pro. We'll explore everything from launching Excel, understanding workbooks and worksheets, diving into columns, rows, and cells, to uncovering the magic of the quick access toolbar, tabs, ribbons, groups, and icons. And that's not all. We'll also crack the code on textual and numeric data entry and learn how to avoid those tricky errors that can sneak into your data. So buckle up, stay focused, and let's make Excel your ultimate superpower. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an Excel adventure. All right, let's jump in. Let's Excel together. Got it. Buckle up because we're about to dive deep into the world of Excel basics, and I'm going to make sure it feels like an adventure, not a boring tech lecture. Let's go step by step, exploring every nook and cranny of Excel's startup screen in a way that's detailed yet super engaging. Ready? All right, here we go. Lesson 1, Exploring the World of Excel, a deep dive from launch to setup. Welcome, everyone. Today, we're not just opening Excel, we're unlocking a treasure chest of tools, secrets, and endless possibilities. So grab your virtual backpacks because this is going to be fun. 1. Launching Excel, the grand entrance. All right, let's begin at the very beginning, the Excel launch. Step 1. Finding Excel in Windows Search. Look down at your Windows taskbar. You'll see a cute little search icon or a box that says Search here. Click it. Start typing Excel. And just like magic, Excel will pop up in the results. You might also see Excel listed under Recommended Apps or in your Recent Documents list if you've used it before. Step 2. Click and launch. Click on the Excel icon, and boom, it's showtime. Quick tip, if you're going to use Excel often, right-click the icon and select Pin to Taskbar. That way, Excel is always just one click away. 2. Welcome to the Excel welcome screen. Oh, look, the welcome screen has rolled out its green carpet for us. #A, the Home tab, your Excel dashboard. This is your control center. Think of it like the cockpit of an airplane. You've got all the important controls right here. Excel even greets you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Here's what you'll see. 1. Recent files. A handy list of all the files you've opened lately. 2. Pinned files. Your VIP documents that are pinned at the top for quick access. 3. Recommended files. Excel's smart suggestions based on your past activity. Pro tip, pin your most important files so you're not digging through folders every time you need them. Just click the tiny pin icon next to a file. B, the new tab, blank canvas, and beyond. All right, moving to the new tab. Think of this as your Excel stationery shop, filled with templates for every possible need. Blank workbook, the classic. A clean, fresh grid ready for your ideas. Templates. Oh, Excel's got your back here. From home construction budgets to billing statements, and even a blood pressure tracker. It's all here. Quick tip, if you can't find the template you need, use the Search Templates bar at the top. Type a keyword like budget or attendance, and watch Excel pull up suggestions. C, the Open tab, your file treasure chest. Time to dig into your Open tab. This is where Excel helps you locate and access your saved files. Recent files, files you've worked on lately. OneDrive, your cloud storage powered by Microsoft. Access your Excel files from anywhere, anytime. This PC, browse your computer manually for files. Web locations, files saved in online locations or shared links. Pro tip, save your important files in OneDrive. If your PC crashes or your cat spills coffee on your laptop, yes, it happens. Your files are still safe in the cloud. 3. Setting up your Microsoft account. If you haven't already, sign in with your Microsoft account. It's your golden ticket to syncing, sharing, and securing your Excel files. Click on your profile icon in the top right corner. Sign in with your Microsoft email. Once logged in, you'll have access to all the perks. cloud storage, advanced tools, and even collaboration features. Pro tip: if you're using Office 365, you'll always have the latest version of Excel with all the cool updates. 4. The mighty Options menu. The Options menu, a place where Excel lets you tweak and customize its behavior just for you. Go to File Options right at the bottom. Here's a quick peek into the sections. General, basic settings like default font and workbook view. Save. Set how often Excel auto-saves your files. Every 10 minutes is the default. Formulas. Customize how Excel calculates formulas. Advanced. Tons of other detailed options for power users. Fun fact: did you know Excel has an auto-recover feature? It saves your work every 10 minutes, so even if something crashes, you can still recover your work. #5. Workbook versus worksheet. Know the difference. All right, time for some Excel vocabulary. Workbook. Think of this as the entire Excel file. It's like a book. Worksheet. These are the pages inside the book where you actually work with data. At the bottom of the Excel screen, you'll see little tabs like Sheet 1, Sheet 2, Sheet 3. These are your worksheets. Click the little plus button to add a new sheet. Pro tip: double-click a worksheet tab to rename it. Call it something cool like Sales Data 2024 or Project Budget Plan. 6. Quick recap. Let's lock it in. Use the search bar to launch Excel easily. Explore the welcome screen for quick access to files and templates. Save files on OneDrive for easy access and safety. Sign in to your Microsoft account for advanced features. Customize your settings in the Options menu. Understand the difference between workbooks and worksheets. That's a wrap. We've officially conquered Excel's startup and welcome screen like pros. In the next lesson, we'll step into the grid world of cells, rows, and columns, where all the real action happens. So are you excited for the next chapter? Let me know, and let's keep the Excel adventure going. Back, Excel explorers. Today's adventure is going to be legendary. Why? Because we are opening our very first Excel workbook. And trust me, it's not just a file. It's your data playground, calculation arena, and creative grid world all rolled into one. So buckle up. Grab your digital magnifying glass and let's explore every corner of this Excel universe. Lesson 2, exploring the Excel workbook and worksheet. Your grid kingdom awaits. All right, everyone. Imagine you've just stepped into a magical library, but instead of bookshelves, it's filled with endless rows, columns, and tiny little boxes called cells. Don't worry, I'm here to guide you through it all. 1. What is a workbook? Your Excel book of wonders. Let's start with the workbook. Definition: a workbook in Excel is a file where all your data, calculations, and charts live. Think of it as an actual book, and inside you have sheets of paper. Each sheet is called a worksheet. Key points about a workbook. The workbook is your main Excel file. It has the extension .xlx, modern Excel files, or .xls, older versions. A workbook can contain one worksheet or multiple worksheets. Each workbook is like a multi-page diary where every sheet serves a unique purpose. Pro tip: you can switch between worksheets at the bottom left corner of the Excel window by clicking the Sheet tabs. 2. What is a worksheet? Your digital grid paper. All right, time to zoom into a worksheet. Definition: a worksheet is a single page within your workbook where you can store, organize, and manipulate data. Imagine a gigantic piece of grid paper stretched across your computer screen, ready for you to type, calculate, and analyze. How big is a worksheet? Columns. There are 16,384 columns labeled from A to XFD. Yes, XFD. Rows. There are a whopping 1,048,576 rows numbered from 1 to 148,576. Cells. Combine rows and columns, and you get over 17 billion cells in just one worksheet. Mind-blowing, right? 3. What are rows and columns? The building blocks of a worksheet. Let's break it down. A. Columns. The vertical guardians. Direction. Columns go vertically like skyscrapers in a city. Label. Each column is labeled with letters A, B, C, Z, then AA, AB, all the way to XFD. How many? 16,384 columns. B rows, the horizontal streets. Direction. Rows go horizontally, like lanes on a highway. Label. Each row is labeled with numbers 1, 2, 3, up to 1,048,576. How many? 1,048,576 rows. Remember, columns are vertical, A, C. Rows are horizontal, 1, 2, 3. Together, they form the Excel grid where you'll work your magic. 4. What is a cell? The tiny data container. And now let's meet the superstar of Excel, the cell. Definition. A cell is the intersection of a row and a column. It's the smallest unit in Excel, like a tiny little box where you can enter data, text, or formulas. How do you identify a cell? Each cell has a unique address, known as a cell reference. The column letter comes first. The row number comes second. Example, the top left cell is A1, column A, row 1. The cell below A1 is A2. The cell to the right of A1 is B1. Active cell, the VIP spot. When you click on a cell, it becomes the active cell. You'll see a thick green border around it. Its reference, like A1 or B2, will appear in the name box, top left corner, next to the formula bar. Fun fact, if Excel cells were tiny drawers, you'd have over 17 billion tiny drawers to store your data in just one worksheet. 5. What can you do in a cell? So many possibilities. Cells might look tiny, but they are powerhouses. Here's what you can do in a cell. 1. Enter text. Write names, labels, or descriptions. 2. Enter numbers, add quantities, prices, or scores. 3. Enter formulas. Perform calculations like equals A1 plus B1. 4. Enter dates, track time and schedules. 5. Add comments, notes, leave messages or reminders. Quick cell tricks. Double-click a cell, edit its contents. Use the formula bar. The white bar above the worksheet shows and edits cell contents. 6. Navigating the grid. Your Excel compass? Excel's grid is huge, but don't worry, I've got some super handy tips for you. Arrow keys. Move one cell at a time. Control arrow key, jump to the edge of the data. Control home, jump to cell A1 instantly. Control end, jump to the last used cell. Pro tip, use the zoom slider at the bottom right corner to zoom in out of your worksheet. 7. Quick recap. Let's lock it in. Workbook, your main Excel file containing worksheets. Worksheet, a digital page with 1,048,576 rows and 16,384 columns. Columns, vertical, labeled A to XFD. Rows, horizontal, labeled 1 to the 48,576. Cell, the intersection of a row and a column, e.g. A1, B2. Active cell, the currently selected cell with a green border. And that's a wrap. We've covered the workbook, worksheets, rows, columns, and cells. Basically, the entire foundation of Excel. Now we're ready to start entering data, using formulas, and creating magic. Get ready, because in our next lesson, we're diving straight into data entry and formatting. Are you excited? Give me a big yes if you're ready to become an Excel pro. We're going on an epic adventure into the world of the Quick Access Toolbar, tabs, and the ribbon. Trust me, these are like your superpower tools in Excel. So buckle up, keep your hands on the mouse, and your eyes glued to the screen, because we are about to level up your Excel game like never before. What? #1, Quick Access Toolbar, QAT. Your personal toolbox. What is the Quick Access Toolbar? Imagine having your favorite tools always within arm's reach, no matter where you are in Excel. That's the Quick Access Toolbar, QAT. It's that small row of tiny icons sitting at the top left corner of your Excel window. Default tools on QAT. Save. Click to save your current workbook. Undo. Made a mistake? Undo it. Redo. Changed your mind again? Redo it. But wait, there's more. You can customize the QAT and add tools you use frequently. How to customize QAT. 1. Click the small down arrow on the QAT. 2. Choose from the list of tools or click More Commands for even more options. 3, add your favorite tools, and boom, you're unstoppable now. Pro tip, add tools like print preview, sort ascending, or filter to make your work faster than ever. #2, tabs, the chapters of Excel. What are tabs? Think of tabs like the chapters of a book, each focusing on a specific set of tasks. When you open Excel, you'll see tabs at the top of the ribbon. Each tab has its own special job. Let's meet the tabs. Drumroll, please. 1. Home tab, formatting text, numbers, and cells, your go-to tab. 2. Insert tab of a tab, add charts, tables, pictures, and shapes. 3. Page layout tab, adjust margins, orientation, and print settings. 4. Formulas tab, add, manage, and troubleshoot formulas. 5. Data tab, import, sort, and filter data like a pro. 6. Review tab, spell check, add comments, and protect sheets. 7. View tab, adjust zoom, freeze panes, and switch views. Fun fact, tabs change dynamically. For example, if you click on a chart design tab appears. Isn't that cool? 3. The ribbon, the treasure chest of tools. What is the ribbon? The ribbon is like your Excel command center, a collection of tools grouped together under each tab. It's the big horizontal panel sitting below the tabs. Breaking down the ribbon. 1. Tabs, at the top, home, insert, data, etc. 2. Groups, under tabs, sections like font, alignment, and number. 3. Commands, buttons, and icons. Tools like bold, italic, merge, and center. Example, in the Home tab, you'll see groups like Clipboard Group, Cut, Copy, Paste, Font Group, Bold, Italic, Font Size, Alignment Group, Center Text, Merge Cells. Number Group 123, Format Numbers. Ribbon tricks you need to know. 1. Collapse the ribbon. Double-click a tab name to hide Show the Ribbon. 2. So, can't find a tool? Type it in the search bar, Control-Q. Lot 3. Hover to learn. Hover over any icon for a quick description. Pro tip, if you want even more space for your worksheet, press Ctrl+F1 to hide Show the Ribbon. Quick recap, what we learned today. Quick Access Toolbar, your go-to toolbox for frequently used commands. Tabs, the main sections for different tasks, home, insert, data, etc. Ribbon, the command center filled with tools and options under each tab. Your mini Excel mission, time to practice. Mission 1, customize your quick access toolbar with at least 3 extra commands. Mission 2, explore each tab and write down the main tasks you find under them. Mission 3, try collapsing and expanding the ribbon using Control F1. When you complete these tasks, you'll officially earn your Excel Explorer badge. Whoa, what an adventure. See how powerful and well and organized Excel is? Every corner has a purpose, every tool has a role, and you, my friend, are now on your way to becoming an Excel champion. Take a deep breath, stretch your fingers, and get ready because this journey is just getting started. See you in the next lesson, my Excel rockstar. All right, Excel adventurers. Are you ready to dive even deeper into the magical world of tabs in Excel? Oh, I can already feel the excitement in the air. Whether you're a total beginner or just someone who wants to polish those Excel skills, this is your moment to master the tabs. Grab your mouse, straighten your chair, and let's embark on this deep dive. What exactly are tabs in Excel? Tabs are like the navigation menu of Excel. Think of them as chapters in a textbook, where each chapter covers a specific topic. They sit at the top of your Excel window, neatly arranged in a row, and each tab reveals a different set of tools and commands when clicked. Why are tabs important? They organize Excel features into logical categories, help you find tools quickly without digging around. Keep the interface clean and user-friendly. SHAP. Let's explore each tab, one by one. SHAD. 1. Home tab, your default playground. Ah, the Home tab, your most frequently used friend in Excel. It's where everything starts. What can you do here? Clipboard Group. Cut, copy, paste, the basics of Excel editing. Font Group. Change font style, size, color, bold, italic. Underline. Alignment group. Align your text left, center, right. Merge cells. Wrap text. Number group. Format your numbers as currency, percentage, or date. Styles group. Add or modify cell styles, conditional formatting, and tables. Editing group. Sort, filter, and find replace data. Pro tip, think of the Home tab as your command center for quick tasks. 2. Insert tab. Add life to your worksheet. The Insert tab is where you add elements to your sheet to make it visually stunning and informative. What can you do here? Tables group. Insert tables and pivot tables. Illustrations group. Add pictures, shapes, icons, and smart art. Charts group. Create pie charts, bar charts, line graphs, and more. Sparklines group. Add mini charts within a single cell. Text group. Add text boxes, headers, footers, and word art. Pro tip. Use the Insert tab to tell stories with your data using visual elements. 3. Page Layout tab. Design like a pro. The Page Layout tab is your backstage area before you hit print. What can you do here? Themes group. Change workbook themes, fonts, and colors. Page Setup group. Adjust margins, page size, and orientation. Portrait landscape. Scale to fit group. Resize your sheet to fit perfectly on a printed page. Sheet Options group. Show hide grid lines and headings. Pro tip, always check this tab before printing to avoid surprises. 4. Formulas tab. The brain of Excel. This tab is where the real magic happens. Formulas. What can you do here? Function library group. Access built-in functions. Sum, average, if, etc. Define names group. Create and manage named ranges. Formula auditing group. Check your formulas for errors. Calculation group. Control when and how Excel calculates your formulas. Pro tip, spend time here and you'll become an Excel wizard in no time. Data tab. Control your data kingdom. Data tab is where you sort, filter, and manage data like a boss. What can you do here? Get and transform group. Import data from external sources. Sort and filter group. Sort data in ascending-descending order, filter specific entries. Data tools group. Remove duplicates, consolidate data, and split text into columns. Forecast group. Create data forecasts and trends. Pro tip, if you deal with large data sets, this tab will be your best friend. 6. Review tab. The final checkpoint. Before you share your file, make sure you review it properly. What can you do here? Proofing group, spell check, thesaurus. Comments group. Add, edit, or delete comments. Protect group. Protect sheets or the entire workbook from unwanted changes. Pro tip, always spell check your sheet before sharing it with others. View tab. Adjust your perspective. The View tab helps you customize your Excel window to suit your needs. What can you do here? Workbook Views group. Switch between normal, page layout, and page break views. Show group. Show hide grid lines, headings, and rulers. Zoom group. Zoom in or out of your worksheet. Window group. Freeze panes, split views, and arrange windows. Pro tip. Use freeze panes to lock the top row or first column while scrolling. 8. Special tabs. Surprise guests. Sometimes, Excel introduces special tabs, depending on what you're working on. Examples. Chart Design tab. Appears when you select a chart. Table Design tab. Appears when you select a table. Pro tip. Keep an eye out for these tabs. They're like hidden treasures. Quick mission. Time to explore. Your challenge. 1. Click on each tab and note down 3 tools or commands you find interesting. 2. Add a chart using the Insert tab. 3. Adjust the margins using the Page Layout tab. Complete this, and I'll crown you as a tab master. Woohoo! You did it! Today, you didn't just learn about tabs, you became a navigator of Excel's universe. Take a deep breath, give yourself a big high five, and let's keep moving forward in this amazing Excel journey. Draw tab in Excel, unleash your creativity. The Draw tab transforms your Excel sheet into a creative canvas. Perfect for annotations, sketches, and interactive visuals. Ready to explore? Let's go. 1. Pens and highlighters. What are they? Digital pens for freehand drawing and highlighters for marking key data. What can you do? Choose vibrant pen colors. Adjust line thickness. Highlight important data with transparency. 2. Shapes. What are they? Preset shapes, circles, rectangles, arrows for clear visuals. What can you do? Add lines and arrows for connections. Create custom freeform shapes. Build quick flowcharts. 3. Eraser. What is it? Fix or clean your drawings. What can you do? Erase specific ink strokes. Remove unwanted shapes. Clear all drawings at once. 4. Lasso select. What is it? Select and adjust drawn elements. What can you do? Move shapes or ink drawings. Resize and reposition easily. 5. Ink to shape and ink to text. What is it? Convert hand-drawn sketches into Excel shapes or text. What can you do? Turn hand-drawn shapes into clean Excel objects. Convert handwritten notes into editable text. Pro tips. Highlight trends. Use highlighters to emphasize key data. Add signatures. Sign your sheets directly with the pen tool. Interactive learning. Use shapes and arrows for dynamic teaching visuals. Quick practice. 1. Draw a line pointing to a key number. 2. Highlight a cell with the pen tool. 3. Erase a section and redraw. 4. Use the lasso tool to move your drawing. You're now a Draw Tab Pro. You've unlocked the creative magic of Excel's Draw tab. Sketch, annotate, and add flair to your worksheets like a pro artist. Woohoo! All right, I see you're ready to dive into data entry in Excel, and let me tell you, this is where the magic happens. Data entry is the backbone of all your work in Excel, whether you're entering numbers, text, or using formulas to calculate and analyze data. So let's break this down and turn it into an exciting adventure. Data entry, the heart of Excel. Data entry is simply the act of putting information into your Excel workbook so you can organize, analyze, and calculate it. But it's not just about typing stuff in, it's about understanding how and what you're entering to get the most out of your data. So let's talk about two major types of data you'll be entering in Excel: numerical data and textual data. Numerical data entry. Numbers, numbers, everywhere. Numerical data is everything that is quantitative, meaning it can be measured or counted. This includes things like sales figures, prices, temperatures, or anything that involves counting or calculating. Let's look at the example you gave, like these numbers: 13445, 132, 365, 5452, 772. These are all numbers, and you can enter them directly into cells in Excel. Important tip: when you enter numbers in Excel, make sure you don't have any unwanted symbols. For example, if you're typing 132, 365, Excel will interpret it correctly as a number. But if you type $132,365, it would be treated as text unless you format it properly. How does Excel handle numerical data? Excel is designed to calculate, analyze, and display numbers in a variety of ways. You can use basic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division with these numbers. For example, if you want to add the numbers 1, 1, and 1, you simply type 1 plus 1 is 1 in the cell and press Enter. Boom! Excel will calculate the result instantly. You'll get 3. Easy, right? Textual data entry, words, letters, and more. Now what about text? Textual data is the qualitative stuff: names, descriptions, addresses, or anything that's more about words than numbers. This can include ABCD, Hello World, Excel Master, John Doe. You enter text the same way as you enter numbers, just type it into the cell. But there's a catch. Excel treats text differently than numbers. It doesn't try to do any calculations with it. For example, if you type ABCD, Excel will treat it as just a string of characters, not a number to perform math on. Cool, right? Important tip: if you want Excel to treat a number as text, e.g. entering 12345 as text, simply add a single quote before the number. Excel will then store it as text instead of a number. Methods of data calculation: turning data into insights. Now that we've got our numbers and text entered, let's talk about calculations. This is where formulas and functions come in. Excel is the calculation powerhouse, and it can handle complex operations with ease. 1. Basic arithmetic, like 1 plus 1 plus 1. First, let's look at something really simple. In cell A1, you might type 1 plus 1 plus 1. Excel will instantly calculate this and give you the result, 3. This is the most basic form of calculation in Excel. You can use the plus sign, to add values together, the minus sign to subtract, the multiply symbol to multiply, and the divide symbol / to divide. Excel is super smart and instantly gives you the correct result. +2, referring to other cells, using H17, H18, H19, and more. Now we get a little more complex. Let's say you want to add values from different cells. Maybe you want to add cell H17, H18, and H19, so you type H17 plus H18 plus 18. Excel will automatically add up the values in those cells for you. Isn't that amazing? The sum function, Excel's best friend. What if you have a range of cells, like from I17 to I19, and you want to add them up? Well, guess what? Excel has a built-in function called sum that makes this super easy. Equals sum I19. This will sum all the numbers in cells I17 to I19. You can even separate cells with commas in the sum function. Equals sum I17, I18, I19. Important tip, the sum function is like Excel's best friend for adding up large lists of numbers. It's perfect for quick totals. Excel formula breakdown, super cool. Now, let's break down some of the other formulas you might encounter in your data entry journey. Equals 1 plus 1 plus 1. This is a basic formula where Excel simply adds the three numbers. Equals H70 plus H18 plus H19. This adds the values from cells H17, H18, and H19. Equals sum I17 plus I19. This is a sum function, which adds values from specific cells I17, I18, and I19. Equals sum J17, J18, J19. Again, this is a sum function, but it's adding individual cells rather than a range. Equals sum K17, K19. This is a range-based sum, which adds up all values from K17 to K19. Key takeaways. Woohoo! Numerical data is for calculations and measurements. Textual data is for descriptions and labels. Excel's formula magic lets you calculate, add, sum, and do much more with just a few keystrokes. Wrap up. Data entry is your secret power. You've now unlocked the secrets of data entry in Excel, from entering numbers and text to using formulas to calculate and analyze data. Excel isn't just a program, it's a superpower that lets you manipulate data like a pro. So, go ahead and enter your data, start calculating, and let Excel do the heavy lifting for you. Now you're on your way to becoming an Excel genius. Keep it up, superstar! Lecture, Importance of Accuracy in Textual Data, Names and Text Entries in Excel. Welcome, Excel champions. Today we're diving into something super important, textual data accuracy, specifically names, brand titles, and other critical text fields. Let's explore how tiny errors like spaces, typos, or symbols can cause huge problems in your data analysis. 1. Why accurate textual data matters. Text data, especially names, e.g. Microsoft, plays a crucial role in lookup formulas, like VLOOKUP, lookup, index, or match. Data validation, ensuring no duplicates and accurate entries. Filtering and sorting, incorrect entries can break filters. Reports and dashboards, errors affect professional presentation and credibility. Key rule, text mismatches are invisible but impactful. A single extra space or typo can break everything. 2. Common textual data errors and their impact. Let's look at some common text errors and their consequences. Error example, Issue Act, not recognized as Microsoft. Microsoft, correct tree, smooth operations. Macrosoft, spelling error, lookup formulas fail. Microsoft, unexpected space, not recognized as Microsoft. ## Microsoft, special character added. Filtering and lookups break. Microsoft, typographical error, data validation fails. Microsoft, leading extra spaces. Lookup fails, counts mismatch. Microsoft, trailing spaces, sorting and matching become inaccurate. Key takeaway: even a small typo, extra space, or misplaced character can cause major breakdowns in data accuracy. #3. Preventing textual data errors. Use data validation. Set rules for text entry, e.g. no spaces, specific format. Trim function, remove extra spaces equals trim A1. Clean function, remove non-printable characters, clean A1. Consistency in data entry, ensure uniform standards for entries. Conditional formatting, highlight inconsistencies with custom rules. Quick tip, combine trim and clean for ultimate data cleanup. Excel equals trim, clean A1. Real-world example, lookup failure. Imagine you're using VLOOKUP. Excel equals VLOOKUP Microsoft A1B10 2 false. If your data has Microsoft with a space, Microsoft with a typo, the formula will return NA because the exact text isn't matched. Solution, clean the data before running lookups. 5. Best practices for text data management. Avoid extra spaces, use trim. Prevent typos, use data validation. Check for special characters, use clean. Standardize text entry guidelines for your team. Regularly audit and clean your text data. Golden rule, if your data is clean, your analysis will shine. 6. Quick practice. 1. Write Microsoft in a cell and apply trim. 2. Write Microsoft and use clean. 3. Create a data validation rule for Microsoft only. 7. Conclusion, accuracy is everything. Text errors might seem small, but they have a massive impact on your Excel sheets. Clean, accurate text data ensures your formulas, dashboards, and reports run flawlessly. Remember, in Excel, every character counts. And that's a wrap, Excel champions. Today, we kicked off our Excel journey with a power-packed start. From launching Excel and exploring workbooks, worksheets, columns, rows, and cells, to diving deep into the quick access toolbar, tabs, ribbons, groups, and icons, we've covered the foundation like true pros. We also mastered the art of data entry, understanding the difference between textual and numeric data, and spotting those sneaky errors like extra spaces, typos, and hidden characters. But this is just the beginning. Get ready for even more detailed and advanced Excel lessons in upcoming videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you're always updated with fresh Excel knowledge. See you in the next one. Keep shining, Excel superstar.